present you about our topic, that is right triangle, oblique triangle, reference angles, and coterminal angles. All of this topic will be presented by our members next.
A very good evening. My name is Muhammad Jauzi bin Azman, and today I would like to talk about reference angle. What is a reference angle? Well, as you can see right here, the reference angle is an acute angle made by the terminal side of angle and the x-axis, which means the reference angle should be below 90 degrees, which you can see here is already set. It is an acute angle. Moving forward to the quadrants. Reference angle consists of 4 quadrants, which is quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4. The reference angle for quadrant 1 is already below 90 degrees, so therefore there is no calculation needed for this quadrant 1. For quadrant 1 example question, we have here, it is given 80 degrees, so it's already below 90 degrees, so therefore the quadrant for the reference angle, for the question will be 80 degrees. As for quadrant 2, the formula to calculate the reference angle are 180 degrees minus the angle given. For example, the angle given is 140 degrees, so to calculate a reference angle, we need to minus 180 degrees with 140 degrees, which will give us a 40 degrees, which is the reference angle that you need to find. As for quadrant 3, the formula to calculate the reference angle are the angle given minus the 180 degrees. For example, the angle given is 210 degrees, so using the formula, we need to subtract 210 with 180 degrees, which gives us 30 degrees. This will be the reference angle for this question. As for quadrant 4, the formula to calculate the reference angle are 360 degrees minus the angle given. For example, the angle given is 300 degrees. So using the formula, we need to subtract 360 degrees with 300 degrees, which is the question, which gives you 60 degrees. 60 degrees will be the reference angle for this question.
Assalamualaikum to everybody watching this video. I'm Ahmad Trigonometry, and I'm going to talk about the coterminal angles.
Coterminal angles consist of R1 and R2, which is R1 is initial side, R2 is terminal side. And the angle between R1 and R2, we call it vertex of the angle. Any two angles can have the same initials and terminal sides, but the amount of the rotation is different. These angles are called coterminal angles. Coterminal angle to angle may be obtained by adding or subtracting n 360 degree or n 2 pi, where n is any integer. The angles that are coterminal with any angle can be represented by coterminal angle equal to angle plus n 360 degree, where the angle in degree, or coterminal angle equal to angle plus n 2 pi, which is angle in radian. The values of the trigonometric function for the corresponding coterminal angles are equal. For example, the 45 degree and 405 degree is coterminal. When n equal to 1, we can show that 405 equal to 45 degree plus 1 times 360 degree. Therefore, the angles of 45 degrees and 405 degrees are coterminal. Coterminals mean if you're using the calculator, for example, if you press sine negative 300, it will have the same answer with sine 60 degree, and that's what the coterminal angles mean. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Clement. I am from automotive section. Today triangle, there are 6 trigonometric functions of the right triangle. That is, first, sin equal to opposite over hypotenuse, cos is equal to adjunction over hypotenuse, tangent is opposite over adjunction, and the other is cosec, that is hypotenuse over opposite, second, that is hypotenuse over adjunction, and lastly is cotangent, that is adjunction over opposite. This is the angle of the elevation. If the object being sighted is above the observer, then the angle formed by the lines of the sight and the horizontal line is called an angle of elevation. This is the angle of the depression. If the object sighted is below the observer, then the angle formed by the line of sight and the horizon line is called an angle of depression. This is the example question of trigonometry function. Suppose that the 15-meter ladder is placed against a building so that its lowest end is 7 meters from the base of the building. What angle does the ladder make with the ground? This is the figure that summarizes the statement above. As we can see, the hypotenuse and the adjunction is given in this figure. That is 15 and 7. So, the perfect solution for this equation is to use cos formula. That is adjunction over hypotenuse. So we just put it on the formula. The adjunction we put it here, and the hypotenuse we put it here. To get the answer, the cos we need to transfer it to the other side so that we can get the answer. So cos inverse and 7 over 15, we just put it in the calculator and get this answer. The second example is a mine shaft extend down at an angle of 8 degrees. How long should the shaft have to be to reach a vein of ore which is 80 feet directly below the surface? So here is the figure. As we see in the figure, we have 8 degrees and 80 feet on the opposite side. So here we must use sine formula, which is the perfect solution for this question. First, we know that the angle is 8 degrees, so we just put here sin 8 degrees, and we know the opposite is 80 feet, so we just put here 80 feet. So we just transfer the sin 8 to the other side and become 80 feet over sine 8 degrees. So we put it on the calculators and we get the answer 574.82 feet. The third example is Ahmad wants to measure the height of a tree. He walks exactly 10 feet from the base of the tree and looks up. The angle from the ground to the top of the tree is 33 degrees. How tall is the tree? As we can see here in the figure, this is Ahmad. The degree is 33 degrees, and the distance between him and the tree is about 100 feet. So as we can see here, we have the adjunction and the degrees. So the perfect solution for this answer is we must use tangent. The formula of tangent is opposite over adjunction. As we know, we have 33 degrees, so we just put it here, tangent 33 degrees, and we still don't know the opposite, that is the height of the tree, but we already know the distance between him and the tree, that is 100 feet. So the solution is the tangent 32 degrees, we transfer it to the other side and become 100 tangent and 32 degrees, and we put the question to the calculators and we get the answer.
Okay, that's all from us from today. Thank you for joining us, for enjoying this video with us. We like to thank to our Madam Fauzia and Mr. Rosli, who helped us a lot in our math class and our math subject. So we hope that this video can help some of you guys to learn about trigonometry and also about other subjects as well. So that's all from us from today. So thank you.
And good luck for final.
Today I would like to present you about our topic, that is right triangle and oblique triangle. Then the angle formed by the line of side and the horizon line is called an angle of depression.
The angles. Any two angles can have the same rotation. Salah.
Aduh, ya.